Alright, what is up everyone? It's Sylvain again. Welcome to Accelerate Your Life channel. So for today, I just wanted to do something new, maybe start something a bit different for Monday. So I want to introduce Market Mondays. So I'll be talking about a bit about Forex and the cryptocurrencies. So I'll just be doing a quick overview of some of the currency pairs in Forex and also some of the pairs that are performing in the Tron ecosystem. So let me go ahead first. So if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, hit the notification as well to be reminded of upcoming videos, share with your friends. I'd like to share, you know, my experience and my passion with you. So make sure you reach out to me. Again, my links are below as well for Facebook, Twitter. Reach out, make sure you send me a message. And then see if I can help you out. Alright, so that's the goal. So let's dig into that. So yeah, like I said, I wanted to do something a bit different, something covering the markets. I'm passionate about that, and I think it goes in line with, you know, making money online. So it doesn't need to be strictly that. So that's why, you know, in my channel I'm going to still include the tutorials and so on, but it can definitely be a part of your journey online. You know, maybe investing, maybe it can be trading from time to time using like the bigger time frame, so you're not stuck doing that like during the day and so on, or just, you know, take it as an investor perspective, just throwing a bit of money as it goes, as it becomes available. Again, this is not financial advice, so again, make sure you consult your financial advisor if you're not sure what to. Again, it's just recommendation, and I'm just basically doing an overview of the markets, right, so you stay informed of it. I'm not saying invest money in it. All right, so let's share the screen and let's dig into it. All right, so let's go quickly into Forex. So I wanted to try this one first. So this is the one here I'd like to enter at some point. So I'm looking at AUD USD as a pair. So now if we look at the weekly, again, it kept it went even past that zone, so I traded one that way up here with a just successful trade on this one, and then now we're all the way down to this. It even went further than the actual zone. So right now, like, it sits trying to see, like, so yeah, it seems to be like not in the middle of nowhere, but there's a lot of thing over here. And if we look at the market again, it's still, you know, at a point where there was some stuff here in 2003. All right, so but again, it doesn't tell us anything, because it could go down all the way down to like 60, like if it keeps going down the way it's been going for a while now. Yeah, so this one, so essentially what I'm waiting for on this one is some kind of bigger impulse on the buy side, so we can signal maybe going back on the buy side. Otherwise, it's been going down so far, so I don't see where it's going to change. Potentially on the daily, it looks slightly better. Like, it looks like the price action is kind of slowing down. So let's wait at this one, see what happens. But then I'd be careful. I'd like the AUD dollar to go up at some point, and then we see if we look at the currency index here on the US dollar. Not the one. There you go. So it's been pretty high now, and it seems like it wants to maybe reverse at this top, but then we'll see if it stays there and keeps going up, then the Australian dollar might continue. So I'm just watching that. I'm just not quite ready yet. So let's say now we look at Euro USD. So it's kind of in the same boat. I think I tried to trade somewhere up here in the weekly. Let's try to remember. Yeah, so I thought here we went above that trend that was there before, but then eventually came all the way back down. But again, I was using that 1-to-2 risk ratio, so I lost that one, but it's part of the trading. So now I was kind of looking for potential reversal at some point, which seems to be at a pretty good area out there. Again, there's still some, I'm just not ready yet. It's been going so strong on the downside that it's not signaling anything like clear so far. So let's wait on this one. I think it's probably applying here as well on the New Zealand US dollar as well. So not quite ready yet to. I might go back for this one, especially to this zone. So let's wait. USD CAD. Again, it seems like it still wants to head back, maybe towards the upside. There's a strong respect here on that 20 EMA. That's the one I'm using. That's the 20 and the 200 that I'm using. So it seems to be holding there. So I don't know, like it's not a clear cut for a short. That US dollar might still pump up in the sense, so I'd be careful for that. So just so it's something I'm watching right now with the US dollar. And then euro, euro is really low as well. I was looking into potential based on that zone here, pretty strong for euro Swiss. So I was looking into that here, see if I can see a nice impulse to the upside. It seems so. Yeah, it's been like kind of stagnant for a while. So now I'm just checking if we can see like an impulse indication. So that's why you got to remain patient in trading, and that's why it's pretty much the same area that when the markets opened yesterday anyway. So no big deal on that. So let's just look 1,540 based on Coinbase on this one. So it varies a little bit from exchange. So just have a look at that depending on which one you select on this here. And then so nice respect of that EMA here, down to even 92 at some point. It seems to be, if for some people, if you want to be looking into potentially buy a little bit, but then when I say buy a little bit, it could be cost averaging, right? So it's probably a simpler solution than just trading. If you buy at different amounts, then it ends up being better on the long run, right? So if you're not actively trading, I just recommend, allocate a little bit of money every week and then put that down no matter what price it is at. So that way you stay up and you buy at different prices. So that's called cost averaging. Again, if you want to know more, just get in touch with me on my description there. So let's leave this here, and now let's just go to Poloni Dex. So that's Dex. Why I want to talk about this is I'm super passionate about the Tron ecosystem, and then there's some pairs that are really of interest right now. BeatzCoin is one of them. So let's have a look here on the chart for BeatzCoin. So BeatzCoin derives from the actual utility token for the Vibravid platform, which is a content sharing platform. It's kind of similar to YouTube for those that are not familiar with Vibravid.io. It's just that you can get rewarded with BeatzCoin for your content, either be music or even video. So that's something you can look at. I'll have other videos on that. I did a video as well into that. Just looked at my previous videos. So what I'm looking at here is, it's been, I'm looking at a daily chart, and it's been pretty steady for the last little while. So even if we look at even like weekly on this one, so it's been pretty, hasn't been really active for the last 3 weeks. So definitely some nice updates coming up with the project. So obviously it's something, it's a nice area. Again, I'm not suggesting for you to buy any of this, but I'm just saying that, from a, let's say from a investor perspective, if we look at the chart, it entered here, went all the way back up to this, and then now it's sitting at 0.0178 TRX. So it's compared against the TRX, so Tron coin. So it sits at this level. So I mean, it's not, quickly looking at the chart, it's not at a bad position to invest, right? Again, it's not financial advice, but just so you know, it might not be a bad area. Again, and the cost averaging option is always a good method. So that's it here for BeatzCoin. So I'm super excited about that. I've been sharing a lot of content about it. Also volunteered to help them out on their French Telegram. So as you know, if you didn't know, I speak French as well. It's obvious usually for people in Canada, but for other countries, they don't necessarily pick up the accent quite a bit. So so I'm from province of Quebec in Canada, so I speak French. So I've been helping them out with the French side of things into that. So I get to learn even more, and I'll try even to get someone for their from their ecosystem, from their platform with me on this channel to share a bit more information, as they know a lot more than I do on this project. So it's something really excited about. And then so for the last one, so TRX, so Tron, so the BeatzCoin is built on the Tron network essentially. So if we look at this one, so it's compared against the USD Tether, so it's a stable coin, so it's on par with the US dollar. So right now you're looking at below 2 cents. So that's what you see it here. So 0.0197. So it would be, 0.02 would be 2 cents. So it's below 2 cents American. So great ecosystem, a lot more. They've been doing a lot of acquisitions lately. So again, it's a great price. And then you can make the calculations you want with that. Based, if you put whatever amount of money in there, divide it by 2 cents, it gives you the number of coins you can have. And then, you can hope for the best, and then you can quickly make calculations, and they could be quite profitable for some of you, right? And again, just make sure you don't spend all your money into this, but it's certainly something to look at. All right, so that sums it up pretty much for this one. So yeah, I'll try to do that every week. Let me share that screen back up. So hopefully you like this one. So Market Mondays. So hopefully it's something I keep doing. Let me know if that's something of interest. Let me know if you'd like to know something in specific, because it might not be familiar for you to be doing trading and so on. So if you'd like me to focus on something specific, or even at some point I could do a live explaining that stuff. So once again, I'm super excited about the Tron ecosystem, BeatzCoin, so that's why I like to talk about it. So super passionate about it, so I'd like to share even more info with you. So just get in touch again, and then we'll be able to share more content. So hopefully you like this. So make sure you subscribe, hit the notifications to be alerted of upcoming videos or lives, and then we'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.